Alright, this is Big Boss, it's Foxtown Woods Ball, coming to you from Fort Lauderdale, and right now I've been experimenting with a new piece of equipment. It's actually a pair of sunglasses with a built-in camera in it. I got these on eBay for like $20, and shipping and handling was free. And I will say these things are working out pretty well as far as like my experimenting with them and to that nature. Now, usually I use the cell phone that you see right here on the laptop. It's a ZTE VMAX. I will say that the HD quality on the cell phone is vastly superior to the glasses I'm wearing, but hopefully everyone could see the video properly as far as how I'm doing it. It's a little hard to really get an idea where the camera is aimed at, but other than that, it's actually working pretty well. Here, let me show you. Now, this is a decent camera platform. You've got a good HD capability. You've got good sound capture. This thing works great in a paintball mask, I will say, but you'll see the video portion of that as this video goes on, and we'll be back right after this. Alright, now, with the glasses I'm reviewing, all the stuff that's seen here comes with the glasses. You got this nice zipper case. It is pretty solid and will hold up to anything. You also have a pair of earbuds. These plug into the glasses to enable you to listen to MP3s. For the purposes of the video, I'm not testing the MP3 capability of this, but I will say I won't go for it because it's not like an iPod or anything like that, so you can't see what you're listening to as far as like title, track, anything like that. You got a microfiber cleaning cloth for the lenses, always a nice thing to have. Now the instruction manual. This is interesting, as you can probably see. A lot of the stuff is translated from Chinese. It is broken English, I will say, but it's still easy to understand, as you can see on the back. Got some more Chinese writing as well as explaining everything in Chinese. So aside from that, you also got the plug unit, which plugs into the wall, and this is a USB cord. The part in my hand is plugged into the glasses, and this can either be plugged into a wall socket or right into your computer as a USB. Aside from that, there's everything that comes with it, and I will say, as far as presentation for this goes, it's actually pretty good. I will say that you need a good memory card for it, and the best one would be a 8 megabyte, but that's fairly standard. Alright, now we're back, and as you can see, I got 4 masks set up. I got my Helix, I got a V-Force, I've got an Extreme Range, and I've got a full cover mask, as you can see right here. Now, this little demonstration is set up so that way you could get a good idea of how these masks work with these glasses. I will note that if you're going to go this route, you might want a mask that has the best lens area possible, that's as open as you can get. So, let's start off with the helix. As you can see, helix mask isn't bad, but the problem is making sure that the camera is clear from the mask as far as not being obstructed by the nose piece or the top piece of the mask. This thing was designed to be a little more form-fitting and conformal to the face. The only problem is that the area might obstruct your view with it. Now let's switch over to the V-Force. Okay, now the V-Force isn't bad either, but I think that the camera lens might be obstructed by the mask and the way it's set up. I could still see perfectly through the mask and everything, even with the glasses, but as far as it being practical with the camera on the glasses, I'm not sure if this will be appropriate because of the setup on here and the design for the face, but otherwise it doesn't look too bad from what right now. Hopefully everyone can see this one. So let's switch off to the Extreme Rage one. Yeah, I haven't worn this mask in ages, but wow, the Extreme Rage mask fits almost perfectly. The thing feels like it can conform to my face and the goggles, so this one might be worth looking into, but the mask right now feels a little uncomfortable. It feels like it's not sitting on my face as properly as it should be. So, you might want to bear that in mind when you're looking for an appropriate mask. So, let's move on. Now, the JT full cover helmet. This one should be interesting. Wow. JT one feels like it fits perfectly. It's not too bad on the face. It seems like it's conformed right as far as wearing the glasses. It's been a while since I've really cleaned this one, so I apologize in advance for how bad it looks in the mask right now, and hopefully this gives you some good perspective about why you should always clean your masks and everything as far as doing your video as well. So with that, let's see what perspective looks like for first person style. Alright, now I got my Helix mask here, and we're going to be doing a perception test to show how the Met looks wearing the Helix mask with the camera glasses. And I've been trying it out and trying to see how it would make for an appropriate fit with the goggles. So, here we go.
Okay, hopefully I got it right and that you can see my face well. There is a little bit of a issue with how the mask fits in with the glasses and everything, but I don't see any real problem from my perspective. Not sure how this will come out during the video, but I'll let you know when I deliver my conclusive thoughts on the end of this video. Now let's go into a more perspective approach to see how it works when you're doing a rapid reload with a mag-fed marker. So, alright, got the MK7 out. As you can see, can easily sweep around. Now, mag change, drop my mag, pulling out the fresh one, mag in, back in. Now, as you can see, I'm able to sweep around, though you won't be able to look in the sight with the camera, but other than that, they should provide a good first-person perspective about everything. Now going over to the pistol. Okay, now changing the mag. Mag back in the game. So this concludes the wear test and perspective test. We got one final test, and now with the microphone and everything, I'm able to pick up pretty good on the playback with the mask, but let's find out what it can do with noise from outside when wearing the mask. Okay, now we got Give Me Some Lovin'. Who likes Tupac? Okay, let's go with let's see. California Love, original version. It should pick up on audio very well, so I'll just send it right here. Now, let's get to my final thoughts.
Okay, now you saw how the video's working out as I tried to bring a excellent first-person perspective on these sunglasses. I will say that these things aren't bad, yet there's a lot of room for improvement. If there are three things I could say bad about these sunglasses, first off would be with the memory card. This is a micro SD. It pops out like this, and the storage capacity on this is 8 gigabyte. Now, 8 gigabyte isn't bad, but for a lot of us that like to do massive amounts of video, yet we don't want to carry the bulk of micro SD cards on us, despite their size and weight, it would probably be too cumbersome to have a memory card on standby or anything like that, because they could be lost pretty easily. I would think a large capacity memory card would be ideal for this particular setup. The second thing I can say bad about these is the lenses and the glasses. These things do not pop out. I would prefer something that had interchangeable lenses. This way it provides the user the ability to use these in a variety of lighting settings, from daytime, afternoon, even nighttime even. So that would be another reason why I would ding these. And the third would probably be the video quality. Video quality is good, but I would think that having a higher video quality like a 1080p or a higher grade resolution would be the best for this particular camera type. Regardless of those three things against it, generally speaking, these things are ideal for just about anything. You can use these for the paintball field, you can use these for airsoft. I would recommend wearing these under your goggles and masks so that way these are protected. But aside from that, these things work great for anything. You can use these in a training environment. You could use these for just about anything. Hell, some genius can probably figure out a way to hook this to a police officer's radio to transmit back to the squad car, transmit back to headquarters, and it would be a discreet and ideal way for officers to do traffic stops and stuff without having to worry about knocking out a body camera or anything like that. And that would just be one option for future applications of these. These things could be used for a variety of things, and the best thing I can say is that the potential for these is almost unlimited at this point. The technology is there to make these better. Technology is out there to make these things more streamlined, better video quality, anything. Now, enough of that. You guys can catch a the written version of this at outerheavenpaintball.blogspot.com. I will post the link in the description to this video or add notation for it. Anyway, this is Big Boss, and I'm out of here.